Okay, we're going to go on to our last segment here. This is about New Jersey, but it is applicable to Chicago. A ProPublica article again. How criminal cops often avoid jail. Remember, unions never want accountability. So, I'm going to quote from the article. Lavin, who is the head of the police union, testified before state senators at a July hearing when questioned whether civilians are qualified to serve. He questioned whether civilians are qualified to serve on police oversight boards and suggested that chokeholds might sometimes be warranted. Remember the chokehold that killed Aaron Garner? He also argued against releasing the names of officers who've been disciplined. Why? It puts a public shaming on their families, said Lavin, executive director of the New Jersey Fraternal Order Police Labor Council. I don't see the value in that. I don't think there is one. Now, let's see, ladies and gentlemen, why do you think he does not want the cops named? It would be the same reason why John Catanzaro of the Fraternal Order of Police in the Chicago Police Department doesn't want police accountability. I wonder why. What do you think? If you're a viewer of this show or listen to the podcast, you know why. Catanzaro's got 50 complaints. I wonder if Lavin's been in trouble before. Let's take a look. I'll go back to the article. Lavin is one of dozens of New Jersey officers who have been criminally charged with official misconduct, but avoided jail time called for under the law. An investigation by Asbury Park Press and ProPublica has found. The article continues. Lavin was indicted in 2014 when he worked with Mercer County Sheriff's Office. The indictment accused him for using pepper spray on a handcuffed woman, filing a false police report about an encounter, and encouraging other officers to fake their reports too. The charges included 3 counts of second-degree official misconduct, which is reserved for public employees who are accused of criminal misusing their position. A conviction on each charge should come with mandatory jail time, up to 5 years with no parole. In this case, according to state law. It continues. Let's see, do you think he went to jail? But Lavin received no jail time, no probation, no criminal record. In exchange for his resignation from the force in October 2015, he entered a pretrial intervention program ordinarily reserved for low-level criminal offenders. It wiped the charges from his record. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Lavin is now free to go get a job at any other police department he wants. If that was you and I, we'd be in prison. Not the police. Not the police. From 2013 through 2017, according to the article, official misconduct, they charged officers with official misconduct 118 times. It's a pretty good amount. Less than a third had jail time. Compared to just general public employees, cops go to jail much less. Here's the kicker of this story, and this is when you get to just the horribleness of politics. An anonymous, wow, that was a horrible version of that. An anonymous amendment to a bill, just a general bill, amended and got rid of the mandatory prison for official misconduct. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Some horrible politician in New Jersey is trying to change the law so it's not mandatory to send people convicted of official misconduct to prison. That's right. That's what you get. I mean, just like Chicago. It's just like Chicago. That's why you need hard, strict laws. So when the cops break them, you can actually send them to prison. It's not something that's usually done, and you can hear here in New Jersey. This is the same thing, right? Catanzaro, the FOP president, he's up now in front of the police board right now as we speak. The 3rd or 4th time they tried to fire his guy. He's been on 23 years, if I got that number right. We're going to be publishing something on his history in the next couple of weeks. But he has something like 50 individual complaints. Some of those complaints have multiple counts. They can't get rid of him. And yet he's head of the police union. They voted that guy in. Remember, Lavin probably got voted in too. It's just ridiculous.